of I don't like changing moves and saying this move is just unintuitive. This is not good for the health of the game. That's the kind of dev I want to hear. That's the thing I want to hear from my dev saying, I don't enjoy doing this normally, but for the good of the game, we will take this step.
Right. Now here we go, going into game number 1. Big Mac looking to hold down the fort for Chicago. Both of these players are out of the pool, but one will be making it out in winners, one will be making it out in losers.
We're going to have to see how this shakes up here. Early on, Melon putting on some insane pressure. The Aether comes out, trying to force his Wrastor off state. Honestly, like the role, a little bit of a typical role reversal, where now you're trying to bully the Wrastor off stage instead of Wrastor putting you in that position. Again, like as soon as like Wrastor's in, like you can see the eyes glisten for like kind of like cheeky little reversal. Like nah, I'm out of here. I want none of that.
And now looking to turn things around. Ooh, okay. Maybe expecting a jump was Melon, looking to just rip that forward strong on the platform. And now sneaking right by, using all of your jumps to your advantage is Big Mac. Trying to get a spike or something cheeky there with that up tilt.
Challenging that dash attack with the down air. Melon doing a great job of this ground coverage, covering so much of that slipstream with the fade back forwards. You know, it's also an aspect of the matchup I didn't really consider as well, where it's like those bubbles are floating there, forcing you to interact with them, forcing you to challenge them head on.
Yeah, there were just hitboxes everywhere. No real respite for Big Mac to get back even to like that platform. Oh, the drag down to the nair, that was sick.
You think the slipstream is the Wrastor zone? Nuh-uh. As soon as we throw some bubbles in there, it's going to get a little sudsy. It's becoming a car wash.
Making sure all of us smashers are clean for the bracket.
Oh, man. We can't break a smasher jokes in International Smash here. Can't believe this. Oh. That was a crazy just challenge to jump through the F-strong to challenge that there. But somehow, some way you still hang on with the up throw into the up clap. Great call there from Big Mac.
And Big Mac really respected the puddle positioning to set that all up. You know, knowing exactly what Melon wanted when the puddle was there, able to get the punish in response.
Yeah, you mentioned that too. Big Mac's been playing around that very well this entire set. You saw the little conversion there from the corner, and then instead goes on top of the platform, and then dash attacks down, not get hit by the puddle there. Respecting your opponent is a big thing in a matchup like this.
Oh,
he's doing, expecting the forward air, comboing you afterwards. It's a little overzealous there with the down strong, still hanging on though.
All right, we get a back throw from the platform. Ooh, that fair could have been more. I don't think that Big Mac wanted to do that forward tilt. He wanted to jump off the stage and continue through the slipstream. Fortunate misinput, but slight lead going to the Chicago player.
If there's one thing you need to know about Wrastor is that you cannot fall victim to your autopilot, right? Like there's a lot of these combat need to be on the fly, recognizing where your opponent likes to go, and recognizing the position where they're comfortable. And it gets Orcane an extra layer of where's the puddles at, where he likes to proc it, where he's setting up those bubbles.
Right.
It's a lot to keep in your mind.
And there, actually, Big Mac, so he was showing so much respect to the puddle, but then he teched towards it, which would have fallen victim to something, you know, like teleporting into it. But instead, he's mixing it up.
Respecting isn't inherently just avoiding it, you know? It's like recognizing where it is and then recognizing what your opponent is like to do with those options. Speaking of options, these down air conversions from Melon have been pretty sick nasty. Oh, dude.
But that's a freebie.
My bad.
Okay, Raven King, calm down.
Whoa, that's a compliment. Shout out to that guy.
I think he's in the 4 p.m. pool waves. Unfortunately, he won't be on today, but presuming he does well, you'll see him tomorrow.
Yeah, he's one of the top seeds, I assume, so we'll be seeing him. Oh, man, you got to be a little careful. Floor hug on those bubbles, of course, eating a lot of damage for that one, though. You still want to hold your ground at that point, but Melon's going to take advantage of the damage to racking back up. Slipstream finally up there once again.
Trying to get something on this platform, but Melon's platform drops have been really clean. Oh, and okay. I was really scared of that tipper back there. That might have exploded him.
The Dacus to end all Dacus high.
Slip and slide. That wasn't even using the puddle boost.
That was just a good. That was a humble Dacus. That was nice. I don't think I can put humble and Dacus in the same sentence. I'm thinking about Brawl Snake.
Yeah, when I was in college, I was a very casual player in Brawl. Went to a tournament one time where I just got Dacus and FD'd like a bazillion times, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just take a break.
And you still started coming to tournaments? You're a better man than me, dude.
Well, no, then I left until Smash 4 came out.
Oh, okay.
So I did take a break.
Fair enough.
And that game didn't have Snake, and then they brought him back for some reason.
So that's why you're casting rivals.
Yeah. That's reason number like 450. I'm casting rivals.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're back on the stage. No counter pick to be had. Just play better.
Dude, honestly, I'm not sure this is Melon's typical game plan, but I think the usage of Orcane down air in this matchup here's really well for the positioning that Big Mac wants to be in. Typically, like, Wrastor's combo game pressure is coming from moves that are, like, hitting beneath him. Whether it's down air, whether it's, like, falling up air, stuff like that, whether it's those down tilts, the back airs consistently that they're sitting horizontally to him. If you're above it, if you can drop back down and find that falling down air, not only can you obviously find damage and find kill confirms, but also you can recognize where Big Mac is going afterwards.
And maybe it's a little bit of the floaty factor, right?
Yeah.
You have plenty of time to react and do things. But speaking of reactions, you land that forward air, able to get the sweet spot.
I think I mean, the respect from Big Mac from these puzzles are one thing. I think Mel needs to respect the offstage combo game from Big Mac a little bit more on his part, you know? It's like he's finding all these pickups and like kind of just falling victim to them at some point, you know?
That was a super fortunate trade for Melon, and I mean, you really don't want to be trading with those fares. That's something I struggle with versus Orcane, is just respecting the burst distance of that fair coming out.
It's like, oh, it's just a bunch of bubbles. I'm like, nah.
He's a big dude.
He will fly at you. Also going to be taking down that little droplet there.
There, that's respecting the fair.
Yup. He's better than us.
That's why they're here.
Exactly. That's why we're here.
Although I was close. I got close.
Double dash attack. Whoa, the turnaround. Oh!
Didn't mean to fast fall, and that could cost you. Okay, everyone's back. I was scared for Big Mac.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a little spooky. Once again, not going to find that grab. Taking you away with those down tilts. Immediately popping that puddle there at the ledge, which means you got some puddle. Oh! Oh! Whoa! That was silly.
Big Mac's face in the player cam was all of us. He was like, yeah, I got hit by that. But land a little too close. Get off me, bro.
It's just a silly move. Like, I'm going to pretend I forgot about the puddle and just recover afterwards. Like, you got me, dude.
That was a mix.
A mix. So that's the three once again waiting for your moment to strike. Okay. Not gonna find it though.
Just create space with the jabs. The movement from Melon, like when it's grounded versus grounded, Big Mac is just struggling to come up with the scrapes, right?
Yeah.
When he's got that aerial approach, it's been working out for him, but in this just dash dance mix-up game, Melon's movement's been winning out.
Landing with those down airs. Big Mac looking for some kind of opening there, but ends the game just like game number one with that fat dash attack, cancel up smash, up strong.
Cleans it up. Like I said, Melon, he's a killer, man. Watch out for him in round two. Real strong player. I'll have to ask him what his opinion is on the new move, because I didn't get to talk to him. So.
I mean, honestly, considering how he was moving with down air, I don't want to imagine like bouncing well thrown into that mix. I am afraid. I'm scared of what Melon will do at the next event.
That's a really scary move.
Melon at Evo, at CEO, I don't want to see what that guy's doing.
Oh, for sure.
I'm afraid. Not great, obviously well played. Obviously, again, a lot of respect to Big Mac there, recognizing